compared to our rivals, and it looks like we'll be very competitive. Keep up the good work.
Here we are at the Circuit of the Americas in Texas, USA, for the start of what is sure to be another exciting race weekend.
Great stuff. You've pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are Grosjean, Ricciardo and Fernando Alonso. That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
Hi, just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
It's time for today's qualifying session to begin here in the United States. Welcome to the Circuit of the Americas. As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Ricciardo, Raikkonen and a Ferrari. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Hi, guess who? I've seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck. Take care.
In 2012, America's on-again, off-again love affair with Formula One finally seemed to settle down with the completion of this wonderful racing facility here in Texas. Since then, we've been treated to some incredible races, including, of course, that classic wet-dry championship decider of 2015. So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. It was a good showing from Red Bull in qualifying, and Daniel Ricciardo starts from pole position, and Kimi Raikkonen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have a Ferrari, Verstappen, Romain Grosjean, and Alonso, Magnussen, Perez, Hamilton and Nico Rosberg, Palmer, Hülkenberg, Jenson Button and Gutierrez, Massa, Bottas, Pascal Wehrlein and Daniel Kvyat, Haryanto and Sainz, Felipe Nasser and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. this is your final lap of the race. Top job, my friend, top job. I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you've pulled through. Thank you.
Great effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, keeping their tyre temperatures up in the tricky wet conditions was really important. There's not much grip out there at the best of times, and it's 10 times worse if you're out there on cold tyres. So the way they kept the rubber in its proper operating window was a huge advantage today.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium, and as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
I'm going to say Jenson Button. People always say he's a really smooth driver, but as he's shown here today, that's not at the expense of speed or overtaking skill.
It may already be wrapped up, but let's look at the constructors' standings. So then, Ferrari have now moved out of sight and out of reach. It's another triumph for the Italian team as they claim the World Constructors' Championship. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.